Salutations, Tenno. Polish up your boots because we're taking Styanax out for a morning march. Tenno, I have to admit that Styanax is not a Warframe I generally use. Until now, that is. I'm certain you're familiar with his abilities. Axios Javelin, Theros Strike, Rally Point, and well, his fourth ability, Final Stand, is a sight to behold and devastating to boot, but to my taste I found it a bit bland and found myself craving something a little more savory. Enter Sentient Wrath. This snazzy ability comes from our boy Caliban, and while it loses some of its former heft when infused onto another Warframe, I assure you, Tenno, it still packs a wallop. Feast your eyes, Tenno. Isn't that tragic? Here's the philosophy behind it all. Set aside 2 forma for this, Tenno, lest you feel Styanax's wrath. Corrosive projection is giving aura today, Tenno. We're going to lean into a bit of armor strip with this build. Archon Intensify, since we do a bit of healing while in the fray. Augur Secrets for more ability strength and overshields. And Power Drift in the Excellus slot for additional ability strength and the occasional Achilles flare-up. Adaptation for survivability and Prime Redirection for shields to assist your critical chance via Styanax's passive ability. Primed Continuity to keep the action going, Archon Stretch for range and synergy with our third ability, Rally Point. You needn't provide the electricity, Tenno. A companion ability such as Arc Coil will do. Streamline to ease the mind when casting abilities. Finally, Theros Lethality to juice up that sweet ambrosia we call critical damage. In the first Arcane slot, we've selected Arcane Power Round to boost ability strength through sequential ability use. You really shouldn't be using a skill in repetition with this build, Tenno. In the second slot is the often underappreciated Arcane Concentration. Make them endure the punishment with more duration, Tenno. Archon Shards, as usual, are dealer's choice. Here's what I've selected, but you are encouraged to adjust to your liking. 2 Topaz Shards to regenerate a combined 15 shields when killing an enemy with blast damage. 1 Amber Shard for casting speed, 1 Azure Shard for shield capacity, and 1 Violet Shard for energy and health pickups. But that's just one half of the equation, Tenno. You'll need a weapon in order to smite your enemies. I brought along a Code of Bassocyst, but the options are plentiful. Kuvazar, Tenatarka Plasmor, bring something hard-hitting that thunders with blast damage. Here's a look at my Bassocyst build if you feel a bit stuck. Lastly, there's an order to approach when dispatching your foes. Here's the drill, Tenno. Prepare for your assault with Rally Point. Begin your assault with Axios Javelin. Continue with Theros Strike. Elaborate with Sentient Wrath and punctuate with a blast from your primary weapon. Dynamite, kiddo. If you find gathering enemies before utilizing Axios Javelin to be a bit on the difficult side, I recommend Magus Anomaly for your operator. I find it does the trick nicely. Well, there you have it, Tenno. A twist in the myth of Styanax that brings a bit of sentient-style flair to his kit. Once again, you may and are encouraged to alter this build as you see fit, as long as you enjoy yourself when all is said and done. But what do I know, Tenno? It's all Greek to me. See you around, Tenno.